y'all. They done effed around and done shut down the strip club. Yeah. Babies can't make no money. Shut down the strip club after underage minors are allowed inside. After underage now, why did they write that like that right there? Do you have to write minors after underage? You have to write minor after underage. Minor after underage. When getting to the strip club is 18 and older. So if you underage, you was automatically a minor. Underage does mean minor, don't it? I don't know. I'm just saying. But we got a situation out here in Detroit where shit is already bad. People having a hard time. People stressed out and shit like that right there. And you gonna close down the place that keep relationships together?
City of Detroit indefinitely shutting down a strip club accused of allowing minors inside the business for a party. Some of them as young as 14 years old. 7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham spoke to a woman who caught her nieces and nephews there and prompted action.
They caught their nieces and nephews there, so they snitched.
This gentleman's club has been stripped of its ability to do business. It's accused of allowing minors inside. And the no-nonsense auntie who blew the whistle says the adults who let them in should be ashamed of themselves.
No-nonsense auntie. Go ahead.
We didn't care to get their business shut down. We didn't care to do anything. We wanted our kids out of there. Instead of letting us get our minors, they treated us real disrespectful, shoot us off the property. So that's what actually warranted us calling the police.
So y'all didn't want to shut the building down, but because they talked to you slick, y'all shut the building down. But if y'all thought that this establishment was already wrong for allowing minors to come on in, then a goal should have been to shut the business down, right?
It all went down Saturday night. Tania and her sister called Detroit police on the Sting Gentlemen's Club, concerned about her niece and nephews.
When we walked in, it was a lady, it was literally a dancer on the pole. Bro, y'all, I'm at the Sting. I'm at the Sting.
This is from her Facebook Live. As she explained to me, she says her niece and nephews were supposed to be at an age-appropriate party in Southfield where they were dropped off. But their phone's locations came up at this strip club in Detroit.
We were on the app. We were watching them, following their locations. We did what we were supposed to do. We did the footwork.
So you got to ask yourself a question. Y'all dropped them off where they were supposed to be, and y'all watched them on the app. Now y'all got to just think about it. So y'all didn't believe where they was going at anyway then?
It was so many kids running out of here, and I'm pretty sure their parents never even knew that they were here.
In this establishment for a birthday party.
Detroit Police Chief Todd Bettison said there were at least 20 other minors under the age of 21 present that night when police arrived. And as a result of Tania and her sister's call to authorities over the weekend, Wednesday, police shut the business down indefinitely.
So why they just couldn't fire the person who had done allowed all these minors in instead of closing the entire club down, unless it was the club owner, like the person who owned the building, then all right. But is this like a first offense? How y'all gonna, where they gonna work at?
Let me be clear. We will not tolerate this in the city of Detroit.
What's that?
Not at this establishment or any other establishment.
Cause y'all got lucky.
And so to party promoters or anybody, if you're going to have parties and entice our children into establishment and venues that are meant for adults.
Did y'all just hear how he just blamed the adults? If y'all's going to entice, what do you mean entice? The strip club open every week. The strip club uses flyers. The strip club had these thing called birthday parties and all that fly stuff right there. Every week or at least every month. What do you mean entice them to come on in when the strip club has been open for a long time? What is he saying that they did that enticed them to come to the strip club that night and get caught?
Establishment and venues that are meant for adults. We will use every aspect.
Got to back it up again because he wouldn't talk slick real quick.
Anyway, or anybody, if you're going to have parties and entice our children into establishment and venues that are meant for adults.
Yeah, so what type of... Can somebody find me like a flyer or something? What is the name of this doggone club? I think it's what? The Sticks or something that she said.
We will use every aspect of city government, the law department, the Wayne County prosecutor, etc., to shut you down?
They could have been drugged, trafficked, hit by a car, shot in the middle of a fight.
And it would have been their fault. Remember, sister, you dropped them off where they said the party was at. What did they do? Follow their own understanding and went to the damn strip club.
Really want to get your side of the story. I reached out to the manager of the establishment and left a message, and I messaged him on social media. So far, no response. You think this puts other establishments on notice?
This some definitely rattle and shake some feathers for sure.
If and when we hear from the establishment, we'll be sure to let you know what they have to say at WXYZ.com.
I like the low cut, but I don't like how they got it so narrow. Baby, that don't fit your forehead. I don't like when y'all be having like real close right here. It's not fitting your forehead. It need to be out just a little bit more. But I like the low cut now. I like the low cut, and I like the jacket thing, because the jacket long like a skirt, something like that right there, or long like a dress. I've never seen a jacket like that, or have I? It zip up and down. All right, but it's matching. She came out there matching with her Crocs on. That's what's up. Shout out to Sensei for the $2 super chat. He said, now the kids gonna join the strippers on the blade. There you go. They done closed down the whole damn establishment. What the name of the damn club? Hold on. What is the name of this doggone club? They said when she was outside recording. Let me come back here. Girl, I'm out here at the stick.
Actually warranted us calling the police.
It all went down Saturday night. Tania and her sister called Detroit police on the Sting Gentlemen's Club, concerned about her niece and nephews.
When we walked in, it was a lady, it was literally a dancer on the pole. Bro, y'all, I'm at the Sting.
She at the Sting. The Sting in Detroit. Man, y'all gonna make me look this shit up myself. The Sting Strip Club in Detroit. I want to say, it pulled up. I want to see like a flyer or something, man. Hold on. Flyer. Is there any flyer? Let me see. Oh, wait, they got an IG. Oh, they got an IG. Hold up. Back it up. All right. Let me come on up out of here. They got an IG, though. Yeah. Because I want to see how they enticed the minors from the age of 14 up to 21. How did they? I got it right there. Bam. Oh, wait. Hell, I got to be careful. So let me scroll myself. Because you just can't just put anything up on the tube. So we got to be careful. Let me parental discretion advise this thing real quick. All right. Bam. They're not showing any breasts. Okay, they're showing a little booty, but they're like from the side and stuff like that right there. I think that this is adultish. And it should be able to be seen. All right, and today was what? Today is August. No, May. Today, May. This thing say dance pole fitness. All right, bam. This in September. Beginning September 15th. You say, when is your birthday? All right, bam. Trap royalty. That's what's up. Sunday, September. So we just in September. This is 2018. Hold on, dog. I got to come out of this one but it do got 15,000 posters. It got 15,000 posters. So where's the one like from the weekend then? You got 15,000 posters. I don't see anything from the weekend. I want to see what is enticing, because everything here say September. Or maybe they stop hustling on the gram. I don't know. Let me. The Sting? Let me see. The Sting Gentleman Club. Okay, so there's two. There's like four. So this 57, 2014. Hold on. I'm finna get it together, y'all. Let's try one more, and then I'm going to leave it alone. I can't find what I want around here. Sting Detroit. Got it. So this one may be 54. Okay, I got it. Bam. Here we go. I found it. Boy, that boy working. That boy working on a work day, which I promise you. So this is like the real one. This is the real one because this one got sorry. Can y'all see it? All right, bam. This one has sorry, we're closed. Yes, 5,300 posts. We thank all of our Sting employees, customers, families, and friends. We have been a establishment for over 20 years with great support and nothing but love for the people. We have done hundreds of events over the years with no problem. Like I just said, I have no idea why they would shut this thing down because of a one-night incident. Sting, you must be 21 and up with proper ID, absolutely no smoking on the inside. Wait a minute. Let me put myself back up so I can stroll down because I'm on something else. Let's see. All right, everybody got on clothes except when I get down to right there. Ooh, they got a video. Okay, we can't show the video, so by the time I get down to Buddy, I got to stop. All right, bam. Hold on. Let me put it back up because I'm trying to see something from the other night. We are hiring. So is this what had done entice the 14-year-olds to come on around there? We hiring? Hold on. This was on the 10th. This is April. April the 10th. So they don't have no flyers. This was the 27th in April. Oh, man. Sorry, we closed. Yada, yada, yada. This was 6 days ago. Yeah. Warning, all dancers must have cabaret license. I didn't know that y'all need a license in Detroit. That's what's up. This thing is a 21 plus with valid ID only. No exceptions. Thank you. Oh, so this is why they made the title. Now I can go back to the title. It said underage minors because it's 21 and older. This is a 21 and older establishment. So if you 20, you is underage, but you're not a minor. So that's why they say underage minors. Got it. Bam, bam, bam. Free tip out. So you get to keep your money. Tipping out in the strip club is when you have to tip out the security. If I'm not mistaken, you tip out the security, and I think the DJ in certain places, you got to tip out. I'm talking to the dancers. I'm talking to the dancers. $99 plus tips. What is this? Different flavors: green tea, pink Ussy, blue MF, Long Island. We got a monster. Got 99 cent plus gratuity. A lot of y'all, you know what that right there is. January 1st. So it's really nothing, man. But I don't like that they gonna shut the club down because somebody churn decided to come on around there and didn't have no ID, but for some reason we still let them on in. I don't know how they got in. But then you got to think about this right here. Why don't we just fire the people who worked that night who allowed them to get in and then go back in front of the board and be like, no, shout it. We've been in business for 20 years. We've never, and we never will. You know? We care about the kids. You say, I thought she was 21. She had 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? I let the little bitch in. Damn it. When I saw her in Walmart, she was pushing 2 strollers, man. I said, that bitch 14. Damn. I ain't know how old she was. This doggone shame. Man, move right along. I ain't gonna eat much on you.